Okay, today we're taking a look at the HAOQI Camel. This is a utility e-bike. We're gonna unbox it and assemble it in this video. We'll test ride and review it in a separate video, so keep a lookout for that. And if you're interested in purchasing this e-bike, there'll be links in the description for you to do so. There's a lot packed in here, and I can't wait to share it with you. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get it inside and let's get it unboxed. Let's pop that box open. Let's lose them staples. First peek in the box. Let's cut this baby open. Good thing I sharpened my knife. Dual battery. We'll start popping all these zip ties off. Look at that back rack. That's long. Integrated tail light. Some foldable handlebars. Those are some heavy duty zip ties there. That's a sharp color for sure. That, get rid of this, get rid of that. 7-speed Shimano thumb shifter. Suspension seat post. Looks like we're gonna have some suspension with lockout. See this nice fat tire. Look at that. Dual batteries on this bike. Wow, some pretty smooth threads on here. This is probably gonna be a really smooth riding bike. Definitely digging 180 millimeter rotors with hydraulic brakes for sure. Looks like our front fender. Let's take a look at what's in the accessory box. Owner's manual. Pedals. Left and right. Allen wrench tool. Couple more wrenches. Front skewer for the quick release on the front tire. And our 48 volt 3 amp hour charger. What's safety manual? So that's everything that came in the box. It looks like this is going to be an easy build. The first thing we'll do is assemble our handlebars. It looks like the handlebars are going to be a simple installation. We're just going to lift the stem up and latch that shut. And then we'll come up here to the top. We're going to just go ahead and back this screw out so that we can set our handlebars in place. So let's go ahead and remove this. So we're going to have a quick release handlebar adjustment, which is really nice. So go ahead and take that screw out. Take our handlebars, make sure they're twisted the correct direction. And we're just coming around and dropping it right up here like this. We're gonna go ahead and reattach our quick release parts here. So we have this little barrel nut in here, and this little plate that's gonna go on here. And then our screw that comes through the top. We'll go ahead and reattach those and just get it started by hand. So basically what you want to do is line your handlebars up, screw this screw back in, tighten it down a ways, and then now when you push this quick release down, you'll feel a lot of resistance. And yeah, that's pretty simple to put these handlebars together. Let's assemble the front tire. Go ahead and remove that off our front tire. What we want to do is we want to get our rotor directly between these brake pads. Let's go ahead and remove this plastic piece. That was just for shipping. That's garbage. We're going to pull out this spacer. Once we do that though, we want to make sure we don't press down on the front brake because we don't want the pistons to come together because then you have problems with your front brakes. With the kickstand down, it's really easy to lift the bike up to be able to line up this rotor with the brake pads. So we'll take our tire. We want to get that rotor right between that brake pad. Just like that. And then we want our tire to rest right on the axle. So what we did was we got our rotor lined up with our brake pad, just like this. And then we rest the bike on the axle. So now the bike is resting on its axle, and we'll put our skewer in. You want the small end of the spring to be facing the inside on both sides. We'll stick our skewer through the tire, come around to this side, spring with the small end going in, and just like that. That's how we're going to attach our quick release. As you can see, I'm holding one side while I turn this side till it gets nice and tight. Once it's tight enough, I'll go ahead and push up on this quick release. If you see an impression on your thumb, you know you got it on there pretty tight. Front tire assembled. Little scrape, but that's normal. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to assemble our front fender and light. Both are going to share the same nut and screw. We're going to bring our fender up along the back side, and our light is going to go right on the front just like this. And we're going to assemble it using the same bolt and screw. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll take our bolt, washer, and nut, and we're going to run it through our light first, and then on the back side we'll pick up our fender. And we'll go ahead and tighten it right down so it's nice and snug. Perfect. So you're going to have your fender mount on the back side and the light mounted right to the front, just as you see it here. Then we'll attach our fender arms. We'll go ahead and unscrew the nut and bolt on our fender stays, and we'll go ahead and start that. Let's go ahead and attach the fender stay to the other side. We'll go ahead and back the nut and screw off of here. Go ahead and insert our screw, washer, and our nut on the back side. Get it started by hand. Tighten it right up. Simple as that. Fenders can be sometimes tough to line up, so it's really nice to see that there's an adjustable fender stay. So you have this screw you can loosen up, and you can pull the fender arm in and out, which is nice. Okay, assembling our seat, we're just going to take our seat post, slide it down, make sure that we have decent tension, and then we're going to latch it shut. It has a nice quick release and suspension, so that's great. Let's go ahead and assemble our pedals. There's a left and a right pedal. I'm always going to say it, make sure you put the right pedal on the right side and the left pedal on the left side, because they're threaded differently. And they make it really easy here, because they're even showing you the direction to turn the pedal on the pedal crank. So we'll make sure that our pedals are tightened down nice and snug. Let's go ahead and do the left side. Again, they make it super easy. So go ahead and tighten this one down as well. Make it nice and snug. Simple as that. So we're going to go ahead and back the screws out here so we can line our display up, and that's really the last step. Go ahead and tuck this rubber right down inside. Keeps everything from spinning once you tighten it down. Position that kind of how we're going to put it. And then we'll come underneath here and tighten them down. That's kind of centered pretty well, so that's good. That's going to do it for the assembly of this bike. Stay tuned for the test ride and review. Make sure you go over and check every nut, bolt, and screw, even if it wasn't part of your assembly today, to make sure that you're riding safe. So like always, ride safe, have fun, see ya.